Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite Sephora products. As you know, our favorite time of the year is happening, I believe April 9th actually, in just a few days. The Sephora annual spring sale is going on. I know they do one every spring and usually every fall as well. So I wanted to film all of the products that I really have been loving that I have purchased after the last sale that they had. So all of these were not featured in my previous video where I did a similar video where I shared with you what I thought you should pick up for the sale. I do have that video. You can check it out. It's on my channel. These are all new products, and honestly, these are products that I use all the time and I really love them. So I want to recommend them to you. So let's just jump right into the video, guys. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload. I do upload every single week, and check out my social medias. They're up here on the page as well as down below in the description bar. Let's get to it. So the first thing that I want to mention, this primer, you guys, it feels so good on the skin. I can't even begin to describe it. This is the Glowy Makeup Serum by Laneige. It feels just like water, okay? Like once you put it on your skin immediately drinks it up like water, and it just leaves your skin feeling really soft and supple. It feels so amazing on the skin. I can't get over this. I've been using this since I bought it, and it's supposed to extend your makeup wear, and it is really hydrating. So if you have dry skin, you'll definitely love this. I think oily skin people could use this too. It does leave a glow on the skin, but it's not greasy feeling. It just feels like your skin, you know, because it just absorbs right into the skin. But this is a must-have primer. For foundation, I have been loving the Rare Beauty foundation. You guys, first of all, the packaging, hello, it's super cute. It has a doe foot applicator, which I personally actually don't mind for my foundations. I think it's pretty innovative, and you get more control out of having a doe foot applicator than a pump. This is beautiful. It leaves such a beautiful natural finish on the skin. It is what I am wearing today. It's not glowy, it's not matte, it's just the perfect in between, and it blends so good, you guys. I would say the coverage is medium buildable. You can build it up to full coverage, but it blends effortlessly whether you're using a brush or a sponge. I prefer a sponge. It just looks so beautiful. It looks beautiful in photos too, which I really enjoy. This is definitely my favorite foundation from Sephora as of lately, and it's a really thin formula too, so it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It has a super thin consistency, which I like. So you're not going to feel this on your skin. Your skin's not going to feel heavy or cakey. You don't even feel it on your skin. Also from Rare Beauty, I wanted to shout out their cream blushes. I have been really into cream blush this year, and these are really good ones. I have the shade Bliss right here, which is like a nude pink, and I have the shade Joy right here, which is a bright orange, and all of these from their line I want. Okay, they are so good. First of all, these are so pigmented that you just need like 1 or 2 dots on your face and you are good to go. The first time I used these, I went in with way too much, and you can definitely go overboard with this if you're not careful. It has a doe foot applicator, which I like to apply to the skin, and it blends really nice. However, I think that you have to blend it pretty fast, so I like to start on one side of the face, blend, and then go to the other side and blend. And yeah, these are just so beautiful. I've never had a high-end cream blush that was this pigmented, you guys. These are no joke. So if you're on the fence for a cream blush, I definitely recommend trying one of these. I think you would really enjoy it. And honestly, you don't have to go in and put a powder blush over top of it. Like, that's how pigmented these are. You could just put this on and put powder over your face, and you will still see the blush through the powder because it's that pigmented. Sometimes with cream blushes, you can kind of lose them once you put powder on, but not with these. For powders, I have the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Flawless Finish, that is a tongue twister, and the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter. I have been loving these. Now, I know the Fenty one is a powder foundation, but personally for me, if you have dry skin like I do, I like to use powder foundations as setting powder, and that really works out well for me. These are both beautiful. This one I have on the skin today, and it just honestly, it smooths over all of your texture. It blurs out your pores. Like, it is truly so beautiful on the skin. It is pricey. Trust me, I did not know if I really wanted to splurge on this because it is pricey, but it actually looks so beautiful. If you put on a glowy foundation and you put this powder on top of it, it's not going to get rid of that glow. It's just going to set your face, and you're going to still keep that luminosity. So I really love this. And the Fenty one is more mattifying. So if you do have oily oily skin and you do want to use this as a setting powder, I would say go in with this because it is more mattifying, but also it blurs my imperfections, it smooths out the face. Like, they both just look so beautiful on the skin, and they make your makeup last a long time too. So I've been loving these for powder. For bronzers, I have two here. I have the Fenty Beauty bronzer. This is the shade In the Sun. I think it's their lightest shade. This is their powder bronzer. And I also have the Marc Jacobs Tantastic bronzer as well. I really like these, you guys. I've used the Fenty one more than the Marc Jacobs one, but honestly, they're both really good. They both blend really nicely into the skin, very effortlessly, very seamless, and they're both very pigmented, so you don't have to use a lot of product whatsoever. But I have the Fenty one on today, and you can see it just gives a really beautiful wash of color to the skin. I don't like to go heavy-handed with bronzer because with my skin type and my fair skin, it can look like kind of muddy, so I like to go really light-handed, but I've been really liking this. They definitely warm up the skin. Fenty has a lot of shades, which is great. The Marc Jacobs one, I think there's only 2 shades in this, so I would like to see them have more shades, but I use Tantastic, and for me, it works, but I don't apply a lot just because I feel like I can overdo it and it'll look a little muddy with this color. But I think these are both really beautiful bronzers, and they blend really nice over the skin, and they don't emphasize your texture or anything like that. So if you're on the fence for a new bronzer, I recommend these two, especially the Fenty. For brows, I have the Huda Beauty Balm Brows Pencil, and I also have the Sephora Brow Pencil. I love these both, you guys. You guys know the Sephora Brow Pencil, this is all I used for months and months until this Huda one recently came out, and I think they're both really great. The Huda one, I did do a review on it. You can check it out on my channel. This has a really small applicator. It's the smallest brow applicator you can find. It's a 0.9 millimeter tip. I'll show you right here. You can see how tiny that is. You can barely see it, but I go ahead and fill my brows in with this every time I do my makeup, and I just love the way that it looks, and it's just so easy to get hair-like strokes with this. I have the shade Neutral Blonde number 2, and this acts kind of like a taupe shade. So if you have brow hair similar to my color, then this would probably be a good shade for you. And the Sephora one, I love this. I have literally nothing but good things to say about this. They both work the same. It's just the Sephora one has a slightly bigger, rounder tip, but they're both really good for filling in the brows. You can get really good hair-like strokes that actually look like hair. And I find them to be very easy to outline the brows because some applicators are really thick. And I don't think when you're using a thick applicator, sometimes it's really hard to like go around the outside of the brows. So I've been loving these. They're really pigmented. You don't have to push hard to get the color onto your skin. With the Huda one, I think you have to push a little. You do have to apply a little bit of pressure. With the Sephora one, you don't have to, but it's not terrible, and I think the quality is really good. So I've been loving these brow pencils. To set my brows, all I've been using is the Anastasia Brow Freeze. This stuff is a game changer. This is like hair gel but for your brows, but in a pot that doesn't have any residue that's going to be in your brows. I know everybody was using the Got to Be Glued brows trend, and that's good, but that putting hair gel in your eyebrows, sis, it's way too heavy, okay? And it gets all over your skin. You can feel it in your brows. You can't even like do this and move your brows. But with this, it's just the coolest thing. Like, it feels so good. Feels like cold going on, you know, but you can't feel it in your brows, and it doesn't get all up here, all over your skin. I applied this with having makeup on, and none of the makeup around my brows is disrupted. It really lays your brow hairs flat, and it keeps their shape all day. I'm telling you, this is the best potted brow gel that I have ever tried, and I have been loving it. You just need the smallest amount on your spoolie and you'll coat all of your brows. It's so good. If you can get your hands on it, I definitely recommend it, especially if you fill in your brows. This is so good. It is clear. I wonder if they'll come out with colored ones. That would be really cool because some people like tinted brow gels, but this is amazing, you guys. The only thing with this is you do have to clean your spoolie. Like, if you use this product with a spoolie one time and then go to use that spoolie again, your spoolie is all crusty and it's like dried glue on your spoolie. So you definitely have to clean your spoolie when using this product, but it's such a great product. For lips, I wanted to shout out the Rare Beauty liquid lipsticks. You guys, the formula of this is unlike anything I've ever seen. This is the best liquid lipstick formula I have ever worn on my lips. This is in the shade Courage, and I do have it on my lips today. I do have a Maybelline Lifter gloss over top of it in the shade Stone. You don't have to put a gloss on it, but this feels amazing on the lips. Like, it's a very velvety mousse texture on the lips, and it's so hydrating, but it's matte. I don't know how they did it. It feels so good and creamy on the lips. You can't even feel it on your lips. It doesn't settle into your lip lines. It doesn't crack. It doesn't, you know, transfer anywhere. It doesn't become streaky. Like, this is so good, you guys. I can't even say anything bad about it. If I had to choose a liquid lipstick formula to stick to for the rest of my life, it would be theirs. It's so comfortable. Like, you don't even know you're wearing a matte liquid lipstick. Try it and tell me if you feel it on your lips, because I definitely can't. And honestly, I don't have to keep going back in either. Like, just a few, like, pulling it out once and going in gets all of my lips. Maybe I'll go in a second time, but honestly, the applicator holds a lot of product, which is nice. But this feels so good. Even with applying the gloss, I still can't feel it on my lips. Like, my lips don't feel dry, they don't feel tight, they feel very hydrated, very moisturized. This kind of reminds me of like a lip balm, but in a liquid lipstick formula. I don't really know how to describe it, but when you put it on your lips, you'll know what I'm talking about. Next, I wanted to shout out some skincare. This is from Glow Recipe. This is their Plum Plump Hyaluronic Serum. First of all, if you don't use hyaluronic acid, what are you doing? Because it's so good for your skin. I have really dry skin, so naturally I use all the hyaluronic acid I could get, and this stuff feels amazing on the skin. I was using the ordinary hyaluronic acid, and I went through, I think, like 2 or 3 bottles of the biggest size of that. But with that, if you use too much, it balls up, and I don't like that. It literally drove me crazy trying to put on my other skincare products because I had all these balls all over my face. It was like peeling so bad. So I decided to try this, and you guys, this does not pill. It doesn't pill at all, and it feels so good on the skin. It's just, your skin drinks it up. It leaves you with the glowiest skin of all time. I love Glow Recipe. I use a lot of their products, and I'm testing out a new skincare routine, so I'm not going to show you all of them until like I know it works for me. But this stuff is top notch. It is a little pricey, but I would honestly buy it again. I've used this much of it. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. So maybe like a quarter of it, and I've had it maybe for almost 2 months, a month and a half, 2 months at this point. So I do think I'll go through it fast, but I only use 1 pump in the morning and then 1 pump at night, and that is enough to fill my whole face. It feels so good. The consistency, it's like, it has, I forget what it has in it, some type of cactus juice or something, but when you put it on your hand and you like do this, it's like kind of stringy, but when you put it on your face and you massage it in, it feels amazing, and it doesn't pill, it doesn't do, you know, anything bad to your skin. You can put makeup over top of it. Some people even use it as a makeup primer, so it's definitely a must if you're trying to incorporate hyaluronic acid into your regimen. And lastly, I wanted to shout out a hair product. I have been using the Olaplex products since I got my hair done. So it's been about 2 or 3 weeks since I've had my hair done, and I bought everything from their line, and I have been loving it. My hair has never felt so good before. It's never looked so shiny and vibrant. Like, it just feels amazing. So what I do first, I was going in with the intensive hair treatment first, since I did get my hair bleached, and then the No. 3 Perfector. So I use these about 2 or 3 times at this point now, and then I will go in with the shampoo and conditioner, which, let me tell you something about the shampoo. The shampoo has no sulfates, no phthalates, no nothing in it, but it still gets soapy, which is crazy because usually those types of ingredients make your shampoo get soapy and foamy. And I hate using a shampoo that doesn't have foam or soap in it, but that shampoo, you just need a dime size and your whole head is filled with soap. Like, it's incredible. It feels great on your scalp. It feels good in your hair. It's good for color, so if you have color treated hair, it's not going to ruin your color. So once I'm done with the shampoo and conditioner, then I go in with the bonding smoother here, and then I also have their hair oil as well. And honestly, you guys, they're a game changer. Like, my hair has never felt better. My ends strands aren't as damaged. Like, it's just correcting all the damage I had on my hair from years of dyeing my hair. And yeah, so if you want to get your hair back to healthy, I definitely recommend their line. And everything is $28 flat. No more, no less. Whatever you pick up, each product is $28. So I don't think that's a lot. When you go to some hair salons or even just go to Ulta and look at the hair stuff, some of that stuff is like $50+. And it's really, really expensive. Like, if you think about the It's a 10 right here, this spray, which is amazing, this bottle is like $43 or something. So I like the pricing with Olaplex. I really don't think it's that expensive for Sephora. So yeah, guys, that is it for this video. Let me know if you pick up any of these products. And if you do, let me know if you like them or not, or if you hate them. I would love to have a conversation about that too. And oh, one more thing actually. If you want a good liquid highlighter, Rare Beauty also has a really good liquid highlighter. This is very natural, but you can make it very, very blinding if you want. This is in the shade Enlightening. Enlighten. I don't know why I said what I said, but Enlighten. And this is really nice. I don't have this on the skin now because I literally just remembered this and already had my makeup done, but this is a really good liquid highlighter if you want a liquid highlighter. And it doesn't have glitter or, well, it might have shimmer in it, but it's not glittery or anything. It just looks really, really beautiful in the light. So yeah, guys, that is it for this video. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Please consider subscribing. I would love if you did. And let me know if you buy any of these products and if you love them, or if you don't like them. I would love to talk to you about that. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.